Hey y'all, it's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl. What's up? Super excited, as usual, as always, to do this video. This is the second broke and retired video, because I just want to share my retirement journey with you to kind of encourage you if you're getting ready to retire, if you're already retired, if you're confused in retirement, if you're unhappy in retirement, if you just tired of being retired. Like, I don't know. I'm super excited about being retired. I shared with you in my first video on some of the things that I did to, or didn't do, to prepare for retirement. So I just kind of want to share my journey as I go, because seriously, y'all, I'm learning as I go. I don't know it all. I'm still, listen, I'm 66 years, fabulous. I'll be 67 in August, and I'm still learning. I'm still in a learning season. In this season of my life, I want to always be able to learn something, to be open to learning. So don't ever get so seasoned and settled in your ways until you feel like, oh, I know everything, I don't need to learn anything, because that's not true. We should always be learning something. So what I am learning in my retirement journey, what I'm learning in my retirement journey, so much. I was looking out my window this morning, like, soon as I get up, I kind of sit in front of the window and kind of musa, let my blood flow the way it's supposed to flow. And I was sitting at the window, and I saw these people out really early. I call it early. I think it was like 7:45, out walking. And I said to myself, because usually I'll take my 30-minute walk like closer to the evening when the sun starts to go down and it's cooler outside. This morning, I got inspired by watching other people walk. I got inspired to get up early and walk. So that's what I did. I set my timer for my 30 minutes and I started walking, and I really enjoyed the early morning walk. So it felt more refreshing than after I've done everything that I wanted to do all day, then I go for a walk. So what I'm trying to say is that get up early. If you're retired, don't sit around all day because you can. Because when you retire, you can do whatever you want. But I want to tell you what benefits my body, what benefits me, what helps my mind to stay strong, what helps my body to stay strong. Those are the things I want to share with you. So me getting up early, number one, I get up early anyway. I don't always get up and out for walking early, but today I did, and I really enjoyed the way it made my body feel. So I wanted to share that part with you. Get up early. Stop laying around all day watching TV or playing on social media, or just sitting in a dark room being depressed because you don't have anything else to do. There's always something to do. They have senior citizen centers. I don't go to the senior citizen center. I used to. I went maybe once or twice, but they were too senior citizen-y for me. Like I got too much energy to be sitting down playing bingo with a bunch of old people, to be doing some chair yoga, and I don't even believe in yoga. Chair yoga, chair exercising. I don't want to sit down in a chair and exercise. I want to stand up, get my body to moving and my heart to pumping, to make my body strong. But if you're a senior citizen type of senior, they have senior citizen centers that you can get up out of your house and go to. Stop sitting in the house all day long and wondering why your legs hurt, your back hurt, your butt hurt, your eyeballs hurt, the hair on your head hurt. Like, everything on your body hurts. Why? Because listen, a body in motion stays in motion. I don't care if you're 70 years old. I don't care if you're 80. I don't care if you're 90. You need to really keep your body moving. I'm telling you, a body in motion will stay in motion. If you don't use it, you'll lose the activities of your limbs. You want to. No matter how old you get, It would benefit you to keep moving your body. Keep moving forward. Don't, because you're retired, doesn't mean you have to sit back and wait to expire, unless that's your goal in life. My goal in life is to live long and strong, not just because I have grandchildren. I have 3 grandchildren, 11-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 5-year-old. I want to live long and strong enough to run around and play with them like I do right now, because they think I'm the living clown, because I have so much fun with my grandchildren. I want to see them graduate from high school. I want to see them get married and have their own children. I want to live long enough to be in their life so they will know who I am. My Nana is this, my Nana is that. Not was, but is, because I want to be here to celebrate life with them, because I love them. I love my children. I want to see how my children are when they're 50 and 60 years old, right? Because to me, it's important. So if seeing your children and your grandchildren in the long run, in 10 years from now, in 20 years from now, 20 years from now, I'll be 86. That's not old. That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know what it sounds like to you, but it sounds good to me. Let me tell y'all how I used to be, though. I used to get really depressed, y'all, when it came around to my birthday, because I felt like, and I would actually wake up on my birthday crying, like in tears, like I felt like I was just getting old, life was just passing me by, and all of that. And soon as I changed up my mindset about getting older, being more seasoned, like that's when my life took a turnaround, right? When I changed my thinking about getting older, I changed my life. I changed my perspective. I changed a whole lot of things. I would wake up and my children would, I would tell my daughter, like, when I changed my thinking about getting older, then I changed my life, right? And now I'm super excited that I'm here to live to see another birthday. My birthday is August the 28th. Now it is July. I'm super excited about celebrating my birthday in August. Why? Because I love being here. I love doing this. Inhaling and exhaling. That's what I like. So if you're depressed in retirement, please let me encourage you that life can be beautiful, but you have to partner with God, because when Jesus went to the cross and he said it is finished, he means that whatever you need to succeed in life, he has already given it to you. It is already done. So what we have to do is partner with him. If you want to have a better life in your senior season, you have to make it happen. You can't sit around and wonder and like, woe is me, and don't nobody want to be bothered with me. Listen, I have seen it with my own eyeballs before, y'all. If you getting older and you just mean and nasty and hateful and don't nobody want to be around you, evaluate what you're putting out. Why your children don't want to come around, why your grandchildren don't want to come around, why your sisters and brothers don't want to be around you, why people shy away from you. Why? Most of the time, it is because you're getting older, you're not feeling good, and you nasty. Like you don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to treat people. That's not a great way to live, right? When I used to find myself being mean to my children, right? I would go back, or my sister, I would go back and I would really apologize. Like, hey, I didn't mean to say it like that. Hey, I didn't mean to act like that. Not that I'm trying to change who I am, but I want to be a better version of me as I age, because I feel like as we age, we're here to teach the younger generation how to age gracefully. But we can't teach them how to age gracefully if we're not aging gracefully, if we're aging mean. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help you live your best life, right? Because when I tell you I'm 66 years old, fabulous, and living my best life, I promise you I am. I'm not just faking it until I make it. I've made it to my happy place, y'all, and you can make it there too. Let me encourage you. When you start feeling any kind of way but happy and content, think about what you're doing and change it. You can't change nobody else but yourself. Think about what you're doing and change it. You're able to do that, because the Bible gives us all of these scriptures where it say he come that we could have life and have life more abundantly, and that he'll heal us. By his stripes we're healed, and if we partner with God, if we only learn how, y'all, to partner with God, life will be beautiful if that's what we want. I'm not saying everybody wants to live long and strong, but I do. So I want to show you my plan, how I plan on doing that. Me getting up early and coming out in the sunshine really makes me feel good. I don't know. It's probably about 90-something degrees out here. Where my phone at? Let me see. I think it's about, y'all. It is 93 degrees. It's hot out here, right? But I super duper love the heat. And we need the vitamin D, y'all. A lot of us don't get enough vitamin D. So if you live in a place where you have mostly sunshine, get up and out. I don't care how old you are. Go get in your car if you're still driving. And sit in your car and just enjoy outside so that you're not sitting up in the house looking at the same four walls and getting depressed because you don't have a job. You don't have any, you're broke and retired. But you don't have, let me make a disclaimer, y'all. I ain't broke. God knows I ain't broke. I'm pretty financially situated at this point in my life, right? And this is what I'm trying to show you, that you don't have to be broke and retired. You can be financially situated and retired. I still get to do any and everything I like to do. I can buy what I want to buy. I can eat what I want to eat. I can go where I want to go. I can do what I want to do. And I never allow money to stop me from doing anything that I want to do. You know why? Because the Bible said your ladder should be greater. If you're in your senior life, this should be the greatest time of your life. You know why? You've raised your children already. You don't have anybody else to take care of. When you eat, your whole family eats. When you go on vacation, you only have to, only have to take care of yourself. Like, it's all about you now, like it should be. When you retire or when you become a senior citizen, your life should be strictly about you and what you want and what you want to do. That's the part about being retired that I love. My children are grown. They got children and families of their own. I love that for them. You know why? Because now I can take care of me. I don't have to concentrate on what they're doing, taking care of them. What are they eating and all that? Trust me, if you got some grown children, they will figure life out for themselves. I'm telling you, I've had to do it. Like I said, my children I think Destiny is 32 or 33 and Fonzo's a year behind her. Y'all, they will figure life out. And my children, both of them are doing well. And I thank God for that, right? So now it's my time, my season, my turn. So I want you to kind of think about life like that. Just because you're retired don't mean you have to be down and out. You get to take care of you now. So I want you to focus on not being stressed out, because stress is a killer, right? And because we know that, we try our hardest not to stress about our children, about finances, about our grandchildren, about what's going on in our life, because we have to remember that if we want to live long and strong, we have to first live a stress-free life. Are there things that you could potentially worry about? Yes. My life is not perfect, but I'm living my best life, right? But I don't stress about anything. I try my hardest to not. I try to keep my mind stayed on Jesus so that he can keep me in perfect peace, right? And another thing, like, let's say you have someone or people in your life that you have not forgiven. Forgiving someone is very, very, very important. I know sometimes, a lot of times, as people become seasoned, I promise you, y'all, some of them get so mean and hateful and so hard to forgive or to say I'm sorry or that I made a mistake. We're not perfect people. Even as we age, we're not perfect people, y'all. We have to remember that we need God to forgive us, right? So we have to learn, even in our senior years, to say I'm sorry, to forgive, and all of that. If we plan to live our best life, right? Stress-free, forgive others so that we can be forgiven. Make sure too that you are drinking Make sure too you are drinking your water. I try to drink at least 2 of these a day, right? You know why? You know why I do that is because I actually hired a health coach, right? I'm not sure if y'all ever heard of Rochelle T. Parks and the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. I've joined that academy. And when I tell you it's one of the best decisions that I have made in my life as far as my health is concerned, I'm learning so much. If you've never heard of Rochelle T. Parks Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy, Google it. She's on all social media. Look it up. I would advise anybody, no matter what age you are, to join Rochelle T. Parks Academy, because she teaches you how to take care of your body so that you won't have all these diseases. You won't have diabetes, sugar. I mean, diabetes is sugar. Diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and all these things, and the importance of drinking your water, and the importance of eating right, and the importance of taking sugar out of your diet. And when I tell you my life has totally changed since I've been in her program, it's absolutely amazing. These are just some things that I'm doing in my senior years, in my seasoned years, because I see how they benefit me. Let me tell y'all some of the things I'm doing. Y'all see this monitor right here? It's a glucose monitor, right? The reason why I have that, I repeat, I do not have diabetes. I do not have diabetes, but I have the glucose monitor on so that I won't get diabetes. It's a precaution for me. I need to track my numbers so that when I go to the doctor, I can tell them or show them what my glucose numbers are so that I don't ever get diabetes. You can't trace something that you don't track, right? So in the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy, we have to track our glucose, right? Which is a great thing. And I'm so grateful that I got this is the one that I have, the Libro Freestyle. I think it's the number 3, right? But you have to have a prescription to get this, and some doctors may do it, some doctors may not, but there are some that you can buy right out of the drugstore, but they're the ones where you have to prick your finger. I kind of didn't want to prick my finger, so I messaged my doctor, say, hey, can you call in a prescription for this? And she did. But the thing about being in retirement with the old people insurance, the Medicare, they didn't want to pay for it. So I had to end up paying for it for myself, right? I have 30 days supply. I got 2 of these, right? They last 15 days a piece. I pay $80. But to me, once I divided that $80 into 30 days, it's less than $3 a day to monitor my glucose, my sugar. So worth it to me. So you have to become your own best health advocate. No one is going to advocate for your health better than you do, or they shouldn't. Your doctor can only go on what you tell them, right? If you go in there and you're informed about your own blood pressure, you can tell the doctors what's going on with you. Let me show y'all some of the supplements that I also take. And I take quite a few of them, and they all have a reason, and my doctor knows each and every one of them that I am taking. She has it in my chart that I take them, right? So if you're going to start taking supplements for any reason, and some of these we all need, but let your doctors know, let your doctor know that you're taking these supplements. Honey, as we age, calcium is very important. This is the calcium that I take. Y'all, let me make that disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even in the medical field. I'm just telling you what I do. You don't even have to do what I do. I'm just telling you how I am living my best life in retirement. So this is the calcium that I take to keep my bones and stuff strong. Y'all, we need calcium for real as we age. then a probiotic too. And I just found this at Trader Joe's. Do your research. I'm not telling you to go to Trader Joe's and get this video is not sponsored. But I just found, because I had been looking around. I know Shaklee has an amazing probiotics. You might want to check with Shaklee first. Shaklee has a good one, but I just picked this up from Trader Joe's. And listen, even when you're doing supplements, make sure that you're turning it over and reading the ingredients. All supplements are not created equal. Some of them have stuff in them. Some of them are synthetic that you should not be putting into your body. So make sure you are researching. I'm telling you, Shaklee. Go to Shaklee.com and order your supplements. But I'm just showing you what I get. And I also take apple cider vinegar. Now, the reason I take these is because my holistic doctor had told me to drink apple cider vinegar straight. Y'all, I tried it a couple of times. I felt like, even thinking about it, I feel like I'm a barf. Like, it made me feel so sick to the stomach. And I did a little research on drinking apple cider vinegar straight, what it would do to your gut and your teeth and your throat. I was like, I'm not willing to take that risk with my health. So they sell these in the store, but I think I'd get them off Amazon. They're probably cheaper on Amazon. It's just what I take. I'm not telling you to take them. I'm just telling you what I take. And also, and like I said, my doctor is aware that I'm taking all these things. I take the red yeast rice. Do your research, read your ingredients, and see what's best for you, and check with your doctor. Y'all, now y'all already know we all need a multivitamin, right? This is the one my doctor recommended, actually. And so I got this. I get this from Walmart or either Amazon, wherever. Read the ingredients and let your doctor know so that you can make sure that none of these supplements are interacting with some prescription medications that you take. I take one prescription medication, and that's a hydro something blood pressure medication, because my blood pressure fluctuates so high sometimes until I have to take it. But I'm working on getting off the medication, getting my body built up to the point where it doesn't need it. I'm not telling you not to take your prescription medication, because if you need that prescription medication, you better take it until you work so hard to get your body to the point where it doesn't need the medication. That's what I'm working on now. That's why I hired a health coach, so that she can teach me how to get my blood pressure down to the point where the doctors can take me off of the high blood pressure medication. And I also do a fish oil. I think I get this off Amazon too. Research your own, but this is the one that I take. And I actually keep it in the freezer so that when I take it, it doesn't taste so fishy. So I put this in the freezer, and every morning I take it out. I take 2 of these a day. Every morning I take it out, and you don't taste the fishy taste. Now, if it's not frozen, yeah, you kind of taste the fishy taste, but that's why I put mine in the freezer. So if you're taking a fish oil, try putting it in the freezer and see it takes the fishy taste away. Vitamin D, y'all already know that everybody with a body needs vitamin D. Now, this vitamin D is vitamin D and K2. I get this from my holistic doctor, but Shaklee has a better one though, right? And I'm telling you Shaklee because I believe in Shaklee's products, because it's holistic, and so check there first. But I get this from my holistic doctor. And read the ingredients, y'all. I can't stress that enough. Read the ingredients. You're not just reading the ingredients on your food, you're reading the ingredients on everything that you consume, put on your body, even soaps and lotions and shampoos, conditioners, makeup, like anything, because anything you're putting on the outside of your body, it seeps into your skin and it gets inside your body. So it's just like taking a pill. It affects your whole entire body, right? So no matter what you're doing, I also found some better or less ingredient products at Trader Joe's, like toothpaste, dish detergent. What else? Cleaning products. Like, all of this stuff is important because all of it has toxins and stuff in it, y'all. So we have to be careful what we're buying no matter what it is. Read the ingredients. Read the ingredients of everything you pick up in your hands at a store. Read the ingredients because it's going to affect you in one way or the other. And I also eat one of these every other day. It's Brazil nuts, and it has a lot of health benefits to it. So, like I keep telling y'all, research for your own self to see what I am doing, if it will benefit you at all. These are just some, I want to take y'all on this broke and retired journey with me. And like I said in my last video, y'all, I'm not broke. Disclaimer, I am not broke. I am financially set. But I just want to keep you from being broke and retired and show you how I'm not broke and how I do it, right? I've already explained to y'all in the first video, you know, the finances that I get every month, right? So you have to become a good steward of your money, right? But I still get to do any and everything that I want to do financially, even though I'm in my senior years. I am super duper loving it, right? Make sure that while we age gracefully, we stay nice. Stay nice to your family. Stay nice to your children and your grandchildren and your church family and your siblings. Because you know what? When you old and nasty and mean, that makes people not even want to be around you. And you don't want to just curl up and die alone. You want to have your family connected to you at all times. I find that is very beneficial, and I'm so happy that I had children when I was younger, because I find that as I age, my children got my back. Like, they're not going to let nobody take advantage. Neither one of them. They're not going to let nobody take advantage of me. They're not going to let people talk to me any kind of way. They have my back like I have their back, especially when they were younger, right? So to me, if I was nasty and mean to my children, they wouldn't want to have anything to do with me. Even when I found myself saying the wrong things to them or acting the wrong way, I will go back and apologize, because I want to always have a relationship with my children and my grandchildren where they always want to be around me. Right now, my grandchildren and my children always want me at their house. Ma, are you coming over tonight? Ma, are you going with us here? Ma, are you going to do this? That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling, because they always want to be around. So keep the lines of communication with your family and your friends open, because you never, ever, ever know who you're going to need at some point in your life. You don't want to live this life alone. That has to be very depressing, to be in this world, especially a senior citizen, alone. You're going to need people. So be nice. And if you need help, ask for help. If you're trying to do something at home or figure something out, and you've tried and you can't seem to get it and can't seem to figure it out, ask for help. Nobody knows everything. Just because we're in our senior years don't mean we know everything. Y'all, we got to grow up. Even in our senior years, we got to grow up. It's time to grow up, y'all. Grow up. Grow up. If you need help, ask for help. Didn't we tell our children that as they were growing up? If you need my help, ask for help. Same thing now. If you need help from your children or your grandchildren, ask for help. I'm sure if you've been nice, they'll be nice. It's nice to be nice. I can't stress that enough. It's nice to be nice, even though you're getting older. And sometimes I know you feel like you're in the way, or the kids don't feel like being bothered, but I promise you that's not true. That's the enemy trying to make you feel like you don't matter anymore, or the kids don't feel like being bothered with you anymore. It's not true. It's not true unless it's true. I don't find that to be true in my life, and I'm sure that it's not true in your life. The enemy will use any tactic that he can possibly get away with in any of our lives, if he's allowed to. So make sure you're going to church. Even as a senior, make sure you're going to church. Love the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul, because even more now we need him. We need him to lead and guide us. We need him to show us what doctors to go to, what supplements to take, What's prescriptions to take? How to take care of ourselves. We need him, y'all, more now than ever before. So I don't want to give y'all all my information in 2 videos because I want to continue to share my journey with you, my retirement journey, and what my plans are for living long and strong. I want to share them with you so that you can do the same. So if you're enjoying this information that I'm sharing, make sure you share this video and the first video with your family, with your friends. Doesn't matter if they're retired or not, because eventually they're going to want to retire. I don't care if they're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80. They're going to go into retirement. And these are things that I've learned since I've retired, right? And I want to share this journey with you. So make sure you share it with others. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. It's been really nice. Bye-bye.